All right, we're back at the bridge. There's a look downstream. And upstream, flowing pretty good. So no bikes on this trail. All right, here we go. Shouldn't take more than 45 minutes, I'm thinking. I'm guessing 2 miles maybe. So again, this is Twanoh State Park. About, what are we, about 7-8 miles from Belfair, Washington. Maybe 20 from Shelton, 25 from Shelton, Washington. And if you keep going west of here into the Olympic National Forest and Park, I think it's Lake Cushman. There's a bunch of hiking trails off of that. We went there once. The end of the road is well-maintained gravel. A little washboardy in places, but it wasn't too bad. This is neat. Trail along the creek. It's kind of steep going up here, actually. I want to say it's, I'd only gain 200, 300, 400 feet in elevation, though. It's not terribly high. Some massive trees, though. I mean, this trunk is probably 20 foot in diameter, I bet. There's the moss all over everything. Yeah, my hands are definitely getting cold in the shade. So this is my second time ever doing this hike. First time we did it in the summer. It was fairly busy, the campground was full. So we basically follow this creek going up. Keep out. Huh. Guess I don't want kids playing in that creek. Or maybe people try and walk up it in the summer, thinking it's a trail. Definitely a lot of big trees in this park, though. Hasn't been logged. Oh, I'm definitely out of breath. Steeper than I remember. Now we're really going up. It'll go up, flatten out a bit, go up. So that gives you little places to rest at least. Pretty neat. There's the creek. I really like hiking in the off season in Washington. Less busy, it's not hot, it's very green too. It all smells clean. All right, going up again. I feel it. Just past the half-mile sign marker. Flatten out again for a bit. Going down will be fun. It's one bad thing about Washington. It's harder to get out in the winter, or you tend not to. And then you totally get out of shape. And then spring is here. Then you're so out of shape, it's harder to get out because you don't want to. That's why I like the Southwest US. It's drier, not as cold, more of a year-round hiking, especially when it's, you know, not summer and hot. You got 8 months where it's just awesome. Pretty much all the tourists have left here. Just the locals left for the winter. All the snowbirds and RVers are gone. And I remember this bridge. It's like it's over a little creek. Bench. It's a good place for a bench. And we just keep going up. It's a nice bridge. All right, that's where we came from. And the creek is a long way down now. I would say 100 feet probably down there. Going up is always the worst. So once we get to the top, there's a small little flat section before we start going down, and then going down isn't as nice. You're kind of on like an access road. It's not a nice trail like this. It's still a fun trail to do if you come to the park though, or if you're camping here. Look at all those ferns. I love ferns. Look at how green that is. Wow. Going up again. Oh, I think we're almost to the top. I had to stop. It's a long way down now. There's the trail we came from. We're switchbacking up to there. So I think we're gonna start cutting across before we go back down. All right, we're still going up. You can probably see that ridge up there, I think is the top. So we might have another 50 feet yet of elevation gain up. Oh, definitely feeling it. It's another good place for a bench. Wow. Long way down there. Definitely out of breath. All right, I'll turn it off. Turn it back on when we get to the top. This is better. Take me a couple minutes to catch my breath. Good news. We made it to the top. Now we kind of walk level and go down a little bit. You can see how nice and wide the trail is. All of a sudden it'll get even wider. It's a nice trail. If you were a runner, it'd be a great trail to run, get your exercise. This is nice after going up that high, that steep trail at the beginning. It's the only bad thing about a lot of the Washington trails when you get back in the backcountry. They're all very steep. That's another thing I like about the Southwest. You can go hiking or walking and you're not just going straight up the whole time. If I remember right, there's something up here. I don't know if it's a little backcountry camping area or if it was just a little vault toilet. I can't remember, but we should pass it soon. It's very quiet. You don't hear anything except me walking. Everything's pretty dry this week after all the rain we've had. I'm very impressed. It's one of the reasons we didn't used to go out in the winter. I didn't want to walk in the mud, but it's really not that muddy. I mean, this is crushed little pebbles, it looks like. And the first part of the trail wasn't bad. It all drained off. So after today, we have one more day of sun on Saturday. And then the next 8 to 10 days, cloudy and rain, chance of rain every single day. So I want to try and get as many parks done that have scenic views by the water done today or tomorrow. And then when the rain starts, I will try and stick to like wetlands and forest where it doesn't matter if it's raining. I don't have to worry about the view being blocked from the clouds and low visibility. It was a nice break this week for sure. Oh, so here, this is not actually sure where that goes. I don't think that's my trail. I think, oh, maybe it is. This is an overlook, I think. Okay, yeah. Forgot. So we're basically at the top in the middle of the two trails, the one that goes up and the one that goes down. And look back here. Look at that. I mean, that's the valley we came up basically. It's a long way down. Pretty neat though. I should probably start bringing my hiking poles when I start doing some more of these remote trails. I don't think this one's the problem, but there are bears in Washington. That way I can make noise with them if I ever felt like I had to. I think we're close enough to people here. I mean, there's probably bears I know we have bears in Kitsap Peninsula, but I don't think there's a lot of them. Not like when you get into the true wilderness. Definitely don't have as many mountain lions as Southern California. Oh, so there's a little structure back there. I want to say it's a picnic area. Yeah, it is. So if you hike to the top, you can eat your lunch. And over here, it is a vault toilet right here. So that's pretty nice. Oh, there it is. The picnic area. And I want to say back here, yeah, there's an opening. I think you could camp back here. I'm starting to wonder. Let's go check it out. I've never actually come back here. Or maybe it's just an open area where you sit down and have your lunch in the grass. Yeah, that's all it is. All right, well, we're gonna start heading down now. So I'll talk to you in a bit. So there's a split here. I don't remember this trail. I remember staying on the road. It looked like a road the whole way down. So I wonder if that is the one that cuts across the middle. And it'll take you back to the trail I came up on. And I don't want to do that. So I will go this way, stay on the road. At some point it gets pretty steep. But this goes straight back to the parking lot I parked in, which is nice. And the good news is it's not cold anymore. My hands aren't cold at all. Actually thought about taking my ski jacket off. Oh, I think I just ate a bug. So I'm not sure, my trip to the Southwest desert might be delayed with all the COVID going on. Because I was going to drive down through California to avoid the cold, but everything's closed and they have stay-at-home orders. Well, then I was like, I drained my water at the RV yesterday finally. And now I could technically go through Nevada where it's freezing. I don't have to worry about, anything breaking, and I have heat. So if I do leave after Christmas, New Year's, I might actually do that. Go down through Bend, Oregon, go by Crater Lake, and then the backside of the mountains in the northeast part of California. And just use bottled water to wash my hands, and even use the toilet if I want to. I just dump water in the toilet and go to the bathroom and flush it. I might even put some of that antifreeze in the toilet, in the tanks. It keeps it from freezing. And every once in a while, as I use the sink or toilet with bottled water, add a little more antifreeze to strengthen it. It's only a few days. We're talking about maybe 4 or 5 days if I do that. And then I'd be where it's warmer. But it's possible I will wait till the end of January and see if COVID gets better. It should. And delay the trip by 3 or 4 weeks and just not go to the Quartzsite RV show. I'm not sure I want to be around that many people anyway, because I think it's still going on, but I'm not trying to get sick. I mean, I'm not too scared if I do get sick. I don't have any health conditions, but I'm not trying to get sick for sure. I got little disposable gloves when I get gas I put on. And we've still only been out to eat, oh gosh, less than 5 times since last April. And half of that was on our vacation. So So I don't even get pizza hardly. But we'll see what happens. With all the people that traveled over Thanksgiving, they're saying it's gonna get worse. And if everyone travels over Christmas like they did over Thanksgiving, this could extend into January. The good news is, supposedly they're gonna start vaccinating people in like 2 weeks. You know, with the people that are at risk. And so I'm hoping if I wait 2 months to go, by then things will be getting better. For sure by spring, summer, things will be better. I'm not gonna be the first person to get a shot though. I mean, I don't even get a flu shot. If it's my time, it's my time. But I'm not stupid either. I don't, I'm not, like I say, not trying to get sick. I don't fly. I don't go to mass gatherings. I really don't go around people. So it's pretty easy to not get sick when you're not around people. And we pretty much stay home. We don't have people come over to our house either. So we're pretty well isolated where we live. And that's another reason, like I said yesterday, why I like living out here kind of. If you're gonna live by a big city, you don't have to deal with all the crowds. Even the grocery stores aren't that busy, and we don't have any shortages of anything. I mean, we have, you know, you see all the news and shortages of water and toilet paper, and, you know, I think the worst we had was shortage of flour and sugar last spring. But I figured out Safeway never ran out because people don't generally go there. It's the most expensive store in town. And I found out if you go in the morning, they always have a shipment from the day before, and they'd have like 2 or 3 dozen bags of flour and sugar. So you just got to go early before it's gone every day. If you wait till the afternoon or evening, then certain things, yeah, they were out of, like we were out of rice for a while. But now there's tons of rice. We won't run out of rice. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be safe. I don't really want to start this next trip in the winter until things calm down. I'm not trying to help make COVID worse. So I'm gonna turn this off for a bit. We're pretty much just going straight down. I think you can see the road down there we're walking on. If the camera picks it up. Might not turn it on, but 1 or 2 more times. And we will definitely go to Belfair State Park next. That one we pretty much just walk through the campground and by the water. It's not terribly big either. So I will talk to you in a bit. Oh, that is neat. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but straight in the middle through the trees, you can see the campsite down there. There's a the tent, people that were tenting. You can see the road maybe. And you can hear the creek. Yeah, there's the people down there. You can hear them. Can't make out what they're saying, but so this is the canyon we walked up. Basically coming down the side of it, and here's the road. We're gonna wind around. Fortunately, this side isn't very scenic, but it is a fun hike. Any hike is fun. It's better than staying at home and sitting in a chair or on the couch. Only so much TV you can watch, or work you can do around the house. And fortunately, in the winter, it's not much work I have to do outside. Like the summer, I'm super busy, so we really don't go anywhere, especially now that we have a garden. But we we what happens this summer. I want to redo some of the walls we have, but they're railroad ties now, and I want to put that brick in like I made, the brick wall I made for the garden area. And some of the railroad ties are rotting. I don't like the railroad tie in landscaping anymore. Never really did. So thinking about ordering a big dumpster so we can take up a bunch of the railroad ties, throw them away, tear down the doghouse in the front yard. And then we got a big countertop in the garage that was there for storage, and I put stuff on top of it, but kind of want to throw that away too, make more room for the car in there, because now I could fit the car in, but it barely fits. It'd be nice to have more room, and it would look less cluttered, I think, without that big countertop island in the garage. Make it easier to get to the shelves behind it too, because to fit the car in I had to push it back. But I gotta call the garbage people and see what it costs to get a roll-on, roll-off dumpster thing, and if I can keep it until it's full, or do I have a time limit that I have to fill it up and then they have to pick it up by, otherwise they charge more. But that's my one of my big plans for this next year, besides adding on to the garden down by the meadow, right by the big tree that's dead. I want to level that off more by the pond so it stays dry year round and flatten it out. And it's so sunny there, the garden would love it. I can double the garden basically easily, and I wouldn't have to mow it then, because it's not that fun to mow down there. Things grow very good. I mean, the soil's black. But we are back, so there's the parking lot. So hopefully this video turned out okay. It's never know. So I will see you at the Belfair State Park.